Hey y'all, it's me, sexologist Doc Phoenix, here to talk to you about more kinks, fetishes, and philias. Y'all, it is still Kinktober, which means we're having open dialogue about kinks and fetishes and philias, sexuality, and just making everyone comfortable talking about the conversation. So, what am I talking about today? I want to go where the kinksters are. And all I could think was, how does a world that makes so many wonderful things seem so bad? Thingamabobs, I've got plenty. But there's one that I want to talk to you about today. And it goes with this kink, tentacle philia. So just a reminder, a philia is one of those things that may be considered to be a little bit more taboo. It has psychological implications, and it's basically just a strong or fond attachment to something. But sometimes you can have such a fond attachment that it becomes a bit diagnosable, which makes it go more into that psychological realm. But when we talk about tentacle philia, well, actually, I should just define it first. So, a tentacle fetish. And I have definitely given this some thought. I'll give y'all my thoughts later. It's also known as tentacle erotica or tentacle philia. It's a specific sexual attraction or fascination with imaginary scenarios involving what? Tentacles. It has most of its history in Japanese erotica. You've maybe seen that before, where the person is engulfed or wrapped in tentacles. And that's basically what it's all about. Now, does someone sit and fantasize about actually having intercourse or sex or kinky experiences with something tentacled? Maybe so. I mean, how could you blame them? Think about something with tentacles, just 8 or several different things coming from their body, just wrapping you up. And I don't know if you can see how textured this thing is, but I can imagine that feels amazing. But tentacle philia is, again, not really wanting to have intercourse or be involved with something with tentacles. It's just more of a fantasy. And we know that with kinks, we get to live in with whatever world we want to. And we can come out of it when necessary. But we do what makes us happy and pleases us at the time, as long as it involves consent. Which, I'm glad I brought up consent, because, of course, this gets to be a bit taboo, because if you think about a creature or something with tentacles, it falls into the realm of an animal, and we know that any type of sexual interaction with animals is illegal because they cannot consent. So remember, this is just more so like a fantasy type thing. Not actual interaction with, not actually being with something tentacled, but just the fantasy of being involved with something with several tentacles. So some may find it a little bit different, but I can definitely see the allure of it. Like I said, look at it. It's so pretty, you know? And it's got all of this different texture to it. So I can imagine that, yeah. But if you want to make a fantasy like this come true, I actually sell these, but hint, I got this off of Amazon. It came really quickly. It was inexpensive, very beautiful, but I've seen some ones by many companies that are very detailed, customized to your liking. So if you have tentacle philia, or if you want to experience something like this, I encourage you to go on, search for something more specific to you. They make them really big. They make them really long. They make them look all kind of different ways. I just think they're actually beautiful. So it's something you can experience. So tentacle philia may be your thing. It may not be, but you know, who knows? Give it a try. The appeal of tentacle philia often relies on power dynamics or like power exchange. So these people like the exotic nature of the tentacle, and it acts as just like an extension of the body, providing multiple forms of stimulation at once, like I said. So if you are interested in tentacle philia, don't yuck anybody else's yum if you're not, but hey, you might want to try it out. So that's all on tentacles today. I just wanted to bring out something very short to let y'all know that there's so many different fantasies, kinks, fetishes, and philias out there, and tentacle philia just happens to. And tentacle philia isn't just focused, because again, I said it's fantasy. So it's not just focused on like these appendages being on or around or inside of you. Like, look at this cute little candle. It is actually a tentacle. So you can incorporate other types of play into this. So if you're into wax, you know, it is so pretty. This is a cute little tentacle. Or we have this little creature here from under the sea with several tentacles. And so again, now I've incorporated my fantasy and I've included wax play. So kinks aren't just bound to one thing. You can cross them up. They could be multiple things, but that's still tentaclephilia because what we have? Tentacles. Also, if you are looking for a safe space to explore any of your fetishes and kinks, I was trying to think if I wanted to say philias. I don't know. But we do have a community here. You can go on my website. It's linked in my bio. Get the vetting form. And we provide a safe space for you to explore all of your kinky proclivities as long as they are consensual. So that is it. And that is Tentaclephilia. I look forward to seeing y'all again soon with my next costume. And today was brought to you by Tentacles. Later, y'all.